All right, topic number 2, the Chicago Cubs. Where do I stand on this one? I was one of those people, started last year, came out and said, Cubs have the most talent. They've got not an ace, but 5 really good pitchers. And they've also got the best young core in baseball. They had everything that you needed and that you would want as a fan, as an owner, as a general manager to win the World Series. And I was on that bandwagon. Now, did it turn out the way that I thought it would? No. You really just can't predict coming back from 3-1. But the fact was they were still the only 100-win team in baseball last year. They had both MVP front-running candidates and just the most talented team in the league. And that's with Kyle Schwarber going down 6 games into the season. With all that said, they will not repeat. And I don't even know if they will become the next super team. Everyone's comparing them already to it's like the start of the 2000s with the Yankees when they had Jeter, when they had Posada, Rivera, Bernie Williams, Andy Pettitte, and they're going to be that dynasty. But there's a couple of key differences I'd like to look in between that. Are the Cubs still the most talented team in baseball? 100%. Are they probably going to be the most talented team in baseball for at least another 2 years? 100%. Because not only do they have the right free agents, farm system, they've got one of the few things that most teams with most teams with money or most teams with the good farm system don't have. And that's the money to keep everybody. You look at the Tampa Bay Rays, the Pittsburgh Pirates, teams with really good farm systems, they just don't have the money to keep those guys. So they get them for 2 or 3 years and then free agency, and they've got to rebuild year after year after year. And that's not a method for consistent success. The Cubs issue is they have the best talent. They also have the most questions, to me. And it kind of starts with the difference between them and the Yankees. What was a strength last year, which was them being positionless, is I think going to become a struggle. If you look at their key guys, they've only got 2 guys you can slot in and say they're playing the same position every single day. You have Anthony Rizzo at first base. You have Addison Russell at shortstop. Everyone else, I don't know where they're all going to play. You've got Chris Bryant, who is the reigning NL MVP. I don't know if he's playing third base or outfield. You have Ben Zobrist, who's never had a consistent position. You have Javier Baez, who is as great as I think he can be. He has no position. He couldn't even get playing time last year. Only reason he acquired playing time is because Jason Hayward struggled to the tune of a 227 batting average. Do we think Jason Hayward's going to return? I mean, I think so. But like I said in my first segment, you cannot project and have an absolute in projections. It's not how it works. You lost your other consistent player in center field and Dexter Fowler. Kyle Schwarber's coming off an injury. He doesn't know if he's playing left field, right field. He's trying to sneak in and play catcher while they're not looking. You've got 3 or 4 guys who just are not, who, while you're trying to get them on the field every day, you don't know where they're going to play every day. And it might be an old guy thing, but consistency is huge. What do we always say about NFL teams? Teams that can start the same 5 offensive linemen every single week do better than teams that can't. In basketball, teams that have the same starting lineup every single game do far better than teams that don't. In baseball, you want your same 5 starting pitchers to go out and throw every single day. Well, John Lester's not going to have David Ross for the first time in his career. Do we really think that Kyle Hendricks is 2.03 ERA? The difference between them and the Yankees is you knew every single day the Yankees had at catcher Jorge Posada. At shortstop, Jeter. You had Bernie Williams in center field. Andy Pettit was always making 30, 35 starts, and you always had Mariano Rivera. You always had consistency. You always had the same guys every day. Did not matter. That's where I think the Cubs are going to struggle. You got the most talent, but either someone, one or two guys need to get traded,